Hello and welcome to our channel. We're going to be bringing you Euro 2020 action all through the summer. A little bit of a new feel for this channel. We're going to bring you different coverage, match reactions, previews of the tournament and just general chat as a whole. So today we're bringing you the England squad reaction. Some big good news for Villa, some slightly bad news. Obviously, Starman Grealish has been given the number 7 shirt for the tournament, and obviously Tyrone Mings has been called up as well. They've worked so hard to get Aston Villa in the position that we're in at the minute, and they truly deserve this opportunity, and it's going to be fantastic to see them hopefully prosper in an England shirt and hopefully finally win some silverware for England, or maybe bring us a little bit more joy. But obviously commiserations to Ollie Watkins. Gutted for him. He's worked so hard this season. He's had a blockbuster season for Aston Villa. He's done so well with his goals tally. Managed to get an England cap as well, but it slightly feels like it's just a little bit too late for him. And he got that chance a little bit too late. But he's going to stick around for the England squad. Hopefully he gets a couple of caps for the friendlies coming up as well. And maybe he's on standby if there is an injury as well. So a little bit of a run through of the squad in itself. We'll get a little bit of a feel for what we've got going on. So keeper wise, we've got Henderson, Johnson and Pickford, pretty standard. They were the three that I thought we were going to go for. It looks like Pickford's going to be the number 1 as well. This is where it gets a little bit frustrating, a little bit Southgate-y. We've got the defence. We've got Trent, Chilwell, Cody, James, Maguire, Mings, Shaw, Stones, Trippier and Walker. For me, I watched the Champions League final and I thought James and Chilwell were absolutely phenomenal in that game. They stepped up on the big occasion when it mattered and delivered a phenomenal performance, and I was really impressed with them. So for me, I'd like to see them two start for England, to be fair. I think they've shown that they can step up on the big stage, you know, when everybody's watching, and deliver top-class performances. So for me, I'd go for them too. Obviously, we've got the right-back situation, 4 right-backs. It seems like he's edging towards 5 at the back with keeping so many defenders in the squad. You know, I do feel like Trent Arnold needed to be in the squad. I think the season before last, he was running the Premier League from right back. He's a phenomenal crosser of the ball. You know, if you've got Jack Grealish in the side as well, you're going to get a lot of free kicks as well. So his dead ball qualities there, all there to see. Maguire, he's got his injury worries. So he's clinging on to him. Whether he's going to be available, it's yet to be seen. But I know you've got options in there with all the right backs, but for me, I don't like seeing round pegs, square holes, you know, that sort of analogy going round. I just think we're coming up against world-class players. We're coming up against European top sides, and I just think if you're edging to put Trent at right mid, then I'm sorry, it's just not going to work, and it's not what I want to see. So I would like to see him be a little bit bolder and just go for what he feels he's got to go with this squad and play the players in their right positions, to be honest. So it looks like centrally you've got Bellingham, Henderson, Mount, Calvin Phillips and Rice. Again, I've got no qualms with that, really. I think Bellingham, for his age, phenomenal to be in this squad, the future of English football in central midfield. And obviously you've got Mount in there as well. And then forward-wise, Calvert-Lewin, Foden, Grealish, Kane, Rashford, Saka, Sancho and Sterling. For me, a few question marks. Obviously, I'm gutted for Ollie Watkins. I think if you're going into a major tournament with 2 out-and-out strikers, you're asking for a bit of trouble there, because if one of them gets injured, you know, you're looking like it's going to be quite short, especially if it's Kane. You know, I'd like to see a little bit more of an option up there as well, especially for Watkins' front foot pressing as well, to be fair. He brings more than just goals to any team that he's in. So I'm a little bit annoyed that he's not in there. We've got Sterling, who's out of form as well. Sancho's not had the greatest of seasons. Foden, for me, one of my favourite players in the Premier League. I've said it on this podcast before that Foden is an exceptional talent. Again, a bit like Bellingham, the future of English football. And we've got Starman Grealish, number 7. Absolutely buzzing for him. He's absolutely going to run this tournament. If he gets given the chance, gets given the opportunity to start in this team, I'm no doubt we're going to go to the later periods of this tournament. He's just got to take his chance, which I know he will, and he'll literally light up this tournament, and he'll be a joy to watch for any football fan up and down this country. We've got John Mcginn as well, buzzing that he's in the Scotland squad. It's nice to see that you've got Villa players across the tournament as well that you can keep your eye on. But just a little bit of a reaction to the squad for me. Let me know what your thoughts are on the squad and who you think should be starting in England's first game. We've got fan reactions coming up on Sunday for the 2 friendlies, and then we've got our first preview episode for the tournament coming out next Tuesday. So stay tuned. We've got loads of content coming out over the summer. Missing football, up the Villa season ticket holders as well. We're all going to get our tickets. Well, I know I've renewed today, so up the K6. Can't wait to see you all down at Villa Park again. It's fantastic that we've got something to look forward to as well. And we've got the Euros to look forward to as well. But we're just going to give you the thoughts of Justin and Ryan as well to the England call-up and the England squad. So check their thoughts out now.
Just a quick reaction from me about the Villa players getting into the England Euro squad. Congratulations, Mr. Jack Grealish and Tyrone Mings, thoroughly deserved. Commiserations to Ollie Watkins, so close, but he can take massive confidence by getting into this squad, being in with the shout. My understanding is, I think he'll still be available for the friendly game, so hopefully he can make an impact on them, get some minutes on the pitch, get a few more caps, and be there ready and waiting if there is an injury. 2019, these 3 players, they were championship players, so it's such a fantastic advert for the football club that you can come to Aston Villa and we can turn you into an international tournament squad player. So fantastic. I cannot wait to see the impact that Jack Grealish is going to have on this tournament. He's going to light it up. No doubt in my mind about it. So, sun's out, beer's out, England shirts are out, up the Villa podcast coverage. Let's do it. Let's have a good summer. Up the Villa, come on the England.
Quick reaction to the England squad. Absolutely over the moon for Tyrone and for Jack. Gutted for Ollie Watkins. Lots of things being said about 4 right backs, but I think when you analyse the actual squad, it makes sense really to have players that can play in all different positions. You know, you've got James and Walker that can play centre half, so you've got cover there. Saka, who I think is a fantastic player, I would have had him in my squad, can also play left back as cover. Ultimately, you know, he'll have his favourite 11, and then it's up to other people to get in. So, you know, you probably have 10 players there that won't even see any minutes on the pitch at all. So, looking forward to Euros. I think it's a decent squad. I think we'd have all picked different squads, wouldn't we? But overall, 2 Villa players in, chuffed to bits. Up the England, up the Villa.
So it's buzzing to have Justin and Ryan on this little episode as well. And, you know, it's just buzzing. And, like, the sun's out. You know, we can be allowed to go to the beer gardens. It's just going to be a fantastic summer, hopefully, that we can all enjoy. Hopefully, England go deep into this tournament. We'll go more in detail on the previews. Just a little bit of a taster for the Euro episodes for me as well. I've missed doing these podcasts. I think it's only been a week, and I'm itching to get back on them. So, hope you like this video. Subscribe if you're new, and check out our content all summer. Up the England.